Hello there. Lewis Hamilton is celebrating becoming a triple Formula One world champion after sealing the title with 3 races to spare. The British driver won the US Grand Prix in Texas after a late error by his Mercedes teammate Nico Rosberg. Well, Hamilton called it a humbling experience to match the 3 world titles won by his hero, Ayrton Senna. Adam Reed reports on a dramatic afternoon in Austin.
He's had the world in a spin and has now clinched a 3rd world title in what Lewis Hamilton called the greatest moment of his life. Not always the best of friends on track, there was always going to be a sprint for the first corner for Lewis Hamilton as he started behind Nico Rosberg. And there was literally nothing between them off the start line. A touching of tyres left Rosberg with no choice but to give up the lead. That coming together, Rosberg later accused Hamilton of doing on purpose, but the appearance of the virtual safety car soon saw the German back on the heels of his teammate. The Red Bulls were moving fast, but as the track dried out and the cars moved to slick tyres, it was the Mercedes pair who were out in front again. Sebastian Vettel started from 13th, but he was making his way up through the field and into the podium positions, much to the enjoyment of the Ferrari team. Rosberg, meanwhile, seemed back in control and opened up a 10-second lead. But yet another safety car following the retirement of Daniel Kvyat saw another astonishing twist. Hamilton then pitted without losing position and launched one final attack. With the Brit lying in wait, the mistake from Rosberg came 7 laps from the end, allowing Hamilton to profit. He never looked back and crossed the line a triple world champion.
That's the greatest moment of my life. Thank you guys so much.
That greatest moment was then shared first with his crew, before a potentially begrudging one with his teammate. Up on the podium there was a trophy lift from Hamilton, while Rosberg was left feeling flat, as the champion looked for the words to sum up his achievement.
Couldn't have done it without this team who have powered me for the last 3 years and really taken me on board and really helped nurture me with a car and just faultless. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do for me.
The German didn't stick around for the champagne spraying, as Hamilton equalled his hero Ayrton Senna's total of 3 world crowns. Adam Reed, TRT World.
Yes, well, Adam joins me now, actually, to discuss Hamilton's achievements in a little more detail. So he's got these 3 titles now. Where does that put him in the list of all-time greats of the sport?
Elevating into that third 3 world champion category has really put him amongst the greatest of the sport. As I mentioned in that report, that he's now with Ayrton Senna, his hero, on 3 world titles. One behind Sebastian Vettel, who joined on the podium there on 4. But he's also level as well with Sir Jackie Stewart, the only other British driver to ever get 3 world titles. As you can see there, he's level on the same amount as him. But one thing he's now done that Jackie Stewart never did, and is win back-to-back world titles. So he's really breaking records, and I mean he's young enough and he's got a good enough car that he could have one eye on that Michael Schumacher record of 7, but I mean no one's really got near there in the last 50 odd years.
Yeah, 4 to go. I'm not sure if that'll happen, but not all smiles, as you alluded to in your report, in the Mercedes camp this weekend.
No, not at all there. We saw Nico Rosberg on the podium, not looking too pleased with life, and also when the drivers got back into the behind the scenes. What we didn't happen to see there was a little exchange between the two when at the end of the race they're given hats to wear on the podium, 1, 2 and 3. Lewis took his first position and maybe did a favour by throwing Nico Rosberg his own hat, but that hat came straight back at Lewis Hamilton when Rosberg didn't take too kindly to it. Not a word was exchanged between the two. So we did see them hug, but also in the post-race news conference, Rosberg said that he accused Hamilton of going straight into him and being too aggressive, something that we've not heard the first or probably last of this season.
Yeah, no love lost between the pair. Very interesting. Heading into 2016, Adam Reed, and many thanks for bringing us up to date.